up, you guys? This is Roni K95 here. Once again, time for a new video, and this time, this is not going to be our typical video that I haven't thought of doing one like this before. But this is something I really want to be thinking about doing that just we were long overdue for a new video like this one as well, because this is something that challenges me as a person who wants to do something. We're going to be doing a review on a Fender gig bag acoustic electric guitar hybrid gig bag that I have right here, because for this review, and this is basically, we had to cover a new video just to cover a guitar gig bag as well. So before we do this as well, this gig bag comes with those zippers on here. Once you open it up, sorry about that. This is how I store this guitar, which I have right here, in this gig bag, which is that has the Fender Guitars logo on it. Yeah, if I'm going to show you on that as well. It says Fender on it. Yeah, it's this one as well. And on the back, this has the holder thing as well, where you can hang your guitar anywhere, like especially if you're recording music in the studio. And this also includes the shoulder straps. It's okay, something you have right here in case of, like, if you're gonna bring that, like if you're gonna wear this to either school or college, or if you want to take guitar lessons, or anything that has to your desires, like when you go to a concert with your band, or you want to bring your guitar to record some music if you're in the studio, or you can bring your guitar anywhere, just to get this prepared for when you're on the tour bus with your band as well, or something like that as well. Especially if you're having when you're going to an open mic with your band, whenever you're forming a band, it doesn't matter if it's rock, alternative, punk, or metal. Yeah, because it's just to have your little heart desires of how, whenever you bring your guitar with this gig bag, with these backpack shoulder strap style on here, like especially if you want to take your guitar anywhere as well. And this also includes the handlebar, in case you want to carry it like this as well. There's the pads on there, I'm going to show you as well. Yeah. Okay, here is this. This has some zippers on there. Yeah, it's the pads on here inside the guitar gig bag as well. And what's inside, this has the zipper thing where you can put all your accessories, like either your guitar effects pedal, your guitar cable that plugs into your amplifier, and even your guitar picks. And also, in addition to that, this also has, it also includes a guitar capo, like, especially if you have the acoustic electric guitar as well. And not only that, you can also store your extra pairs of guitar strings that goes into here. Like, especially if you have a guitar tech to set up your guitar as well, especially if you're on tour as well, accordingly as well. You know, this guitar gig bag can be perfect for either your acoustic guitar or the acoustic electric, or the electric guitar, even if it's Telecaster or the Stratocaster or the Super Strat guitars, especially the ones that have like these humbucker pickups on here with those beefier sounds. The one guitar you have right here is the Stratocaster copy guitar that it's perfect for the gig bag. It's the same thing as like most guitars, you know, like from Fender guitars as well. You know, like this as well. Although this is a Stratocaster copy, and even also, if you have a Stratocaster copy guitar, there is EKO Guitars, which is a guitar brand from Italy that has the Stratocaster guitar bodies that look like this as well. However, this guitar I have is the guitar I have right here. This is a generic brand I have right here. This which one is this? Spectrum. You know, Spectrum guitars. It used to have the little logo. I kind of scraped it off back in 2013 because I just wanted to make it sound cool instead of some name of some brand that no one knows as well. However, the headstock, this almost looks identical and more different as the EKO guitars as well. Yeah, because I just wanted to come by for this as well. Especially whenever you bring this guitar, this is perfect to fit on there. And same goes with other guitars, like if you have the Les Paul guitars from Gibson guitars, or Epiphone, or PRS guitars, anything to your design, or even the Charvel guitars. Let's not forget the Charvel guitars, because I have come by to this as well. Because most guitar bodies from Charvel guitars, like that has like this on here, like the Sandimas, or the ones that have like these one humbucker pickup, or with the one single coil on the on the top, and below is the humbucker pickup, or there's some other ones that have like these just only the humbucker pickup as well. Accordingly, just so give you, in case you all know, for aware of this as well. Especially if you're ever taking your guitar anywhere, like especially if you're in a band and you have to bring your gig bag like this. How I store this guitar, yeah, it's just easy though. Like especially, this is a lot more common of how I come by for these padded gig bag guitars, and then they're very common than most other guitar cases, like the hardcover, like those hard guitar cases on here, like the ones that are no shoulder strap ones, like these those heavy hard cases on here, like most guitar cases on here. However, there's most other of how I want to come by. However, for the most part, is that like most of these Fender guitar gig bags, they have like these other shoulder straps, like where they put the strap right there on the guitar. That keeps it from not letting it fall off on there. Like if you're gonna take your guitar when you're on tour with your band, when you're in an airplane and you want to perform live, like in other countries, like if your band is performing live, like doesn't matter if you go live in Japan or Italy or United Kingdom or Sweden, or you can take or any places on there, or Finland, or even most of them as well. Just nothing too particular as well. Or even Spain, like if you want to take your band to rehearsal at the gig as well. Or if you're going to Musicians Institute, especially if you're wanting to become a musician, or even if you work as a session musician with other musicians, like if you're in Italy as well. You know, that's just got to the whole curiosity of how most session musicians some session musicians on here had to bring these guitar cases like this, like those gig bags as well, especially the ones that have like those shoulder straps on here, like almost like kind of like a backpack, but only carries your guitar if you ever go anywhere as well. Just so, in case if you all notice as well, that's just particularly how I wanted to come by for this. To the point out as well, whenever you want to bring your guitar anywhere as well, because I just wanted to come by for this as well, whenever you wanted to come across of how you want to take your guitar anywhere, or even there's other ones as well. Yeah. Not to mention, if you're in a tribute band, like, it doesn't matter if you're in any type of tribute bands to your favorite bands, you know, like, for example, like, there's tribute bands, like, there's Kiss tribute bands, AC/DC tribute bands, Iron Maiden tribute bands, as well as King Diamond and Merciful Fate tribute bands, and not to mention, there is also Ghost tribute bands, like, if you ever want to be in one. Like, especially if you want to bring your guitar case like this, like if you're ever in a tribute band as well. Like, most tribute bands have been made a lot of money, though, like when they were performing live as well. And that's particularly of what do you want to come by for this. Because to the most part of this as well, for me though, is that I just wanted to get to the whole point for my curious thing of whatever I come by to how, like, most of this as well, because I could be all at once as well, for how you ever wanted to, like, whatever guitar you want to bring anywhere, like this as well, because you ever want to go on tour with your band, right? Like, if you have a bass, if you have the lead guitarist, while you're the rhythm guitarist, you have the vocalist, and you have the drummer, like if you're on tour with your band, and you got a gig to go, you could bring, yeah, like, especially if you're in California, like, especially if you're growing up in the United States, then you had this as well, because especially if you ever want to go there, especially if you have a tour bus and you want to travel to any city to perform live at the gig as well, I guess you could as well, particularly for whatever I wanted to give you the facts of this as well. Yeah. Because I just wanted to know for this, well, it's just basically of how, or if you ever want to bring your bands to the rehearsals at the recording studio for, like, these rehearsals, or if you're doing these outtakes on these demo songs for song recordings with these set lists, I guess you could go to the recording studio, and if you ever demoing a song when you're working with a rock or metal band, as if you ever been in the recording studio, particularly, and then afterwards, particularly, because I just wanted to come by for this. Well, especially if you're learning guitar, yeah, I guess, like, if you're a senior, like I was back in high school, in, like, my senior year back in high school, like, from 2012 to 2013, I guess, like, you could bring your guitar. You could bring your guitar to school, like I did as well. Yeah, I brought this as well because, like, when I first learned to play guitar on these guitar lessons, I had to bring the acoustics at first. Well, I met most of them who play the electric guitar. I mean, I had friends back in high school that play guitar. I had to bring my electric guitar, though, and then it all came true to me when I first brought my electric guitar. And if you have a mini guitar amp, like, especially if you're in school, yeah, you could put that also in this guitar accessories pouch on there. You know, like this as well, which is that, like, I have my Fender electric guitar gig bag like this as well, because especially if you're bringing your guitar to school, and there's a lot more other ones, like there's these mini guitar amps that plug into your phone that are operated by battery, that like most of them. Like there's these Vox guitar amp headphone ones, like if you're bringing your guitar anywhere. And there's even the Fender micro amp on there that you could plug your guitar in also as well. If you ever want to come by for this as well, accordingly. And that's particularly what I most come to my curious things as well. If you ever want to bring your guitar with your band and you're wanting to go performing live at the gig at the one of those like amphitheaters or any like music clubs anywhere in your area, I guess you could bring this guitar, because this has not only this has the handle on here, this also includes the shoulder straps on here, kind of like where you're carrying your backpack whenever you're going to school or college. Well, if you ever want to record music while you're in college, I guess you could record music, and if you have any band members at college, whenever you're forming a band, and I guess you could, like, especially if you want to go there. And not only that, there's also the rehearsal studios, like whenever you're doing the music rehearsal with your band also, whenever you bring this guitar anywhere as well, because if you ever want to bring your guitar any places as well, like especially if you're a musician, or if once you're becoming a guitarist, like once you want to record, either if you have 4 members, or if you have a drummer or the bassist who does the vocals, and you're the guitarist that record an album, like once you record both the rhythm and lead guitar tracks, or if you have a additional member, like if you have who is a session musician who could do the lead guitar tracks to record, like if you're recording it, and once you recorded some music, if you're in the studio with your band as well, particularly, and that's particularly how I'm considering on that as well. But then again, just considering this guitar gig bag from Fender I have right here has these zippers. It says Axle on it, if you don't notice as well. Yeah, it says Axle on it, because like most other ones, there is also these Fender guitar hard cases on here that never includes the shoulder straps, but this is the soft padded guitar gig bags from Fender that have these shoulder straps, especially if you ever want to carry this, like it's like you're bringing your backpack to school or college, or like whenever you want to take courses as well. Well, there's also guitar lessons in college or whatever you could find anywhere which is available, but the majority was mostly whenever you form a band and you have whatever, you can bring a tour bus with you once you want to perform live as part of the whole live music, or if you're at a metal concert gig at the amphitheater, which is any kind of theater, like those kind of like these metal clubs as well, like where most metal bands perform there as well, especially if you ever once you form a band when you're a guitarist as well, like once you write some songs with other musicians on there whenever you're in a band, that's why. And that's how I wanted to come by for this accordingly, that's why. So that's going to be it for my Fender guitar gig bag review for today's video. Thank you for watching. This is the first time I wanted to do a brand new video like this, because we were long overdue for a guitar gig bag review video that I have never done one like this before until now. Because this is the first time I wanted to do a gig bag review on this guitar, most specific ones from Fender guitars, that's why. Be sure to click on the subscribe button by clicking on the subscribe button, especially if you're new to my channel. Oh, and especially for a newcomer, if you're watching the channel, smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates, just to keep you notified also, and just to keep you aware and updated. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, right in the comments section below. Like, what are your thoughts on this? Just let me know, because your comments will be posted right in the comments section below as well. And also be sure to check out my Anime Planet Art Analyst, because I've been literally getting in a letterbox, that's why. And be sure to favorite this video if you ever love this video, because this is the first time I wanted to do something different about reviewing a guitar gig bag from Fender for the first time, because I have never done a video like this one until now, and this is particularly long overdue for a brand new video, because this is like the real icing on the cake as well, especially whenever you come by for whenever you're low on ideas. That's why, because I just wanted to come by to this accordingly as how I could remember for all whatever this has got to me as well, accordingly. And you can all, I mean, if you have band members, and before we finish this off as well, you could ever particularly ever want to figure out a way as well, because I just wanted to come by for whenever once you form a band, when you have this guitar gig bag, whenever you got to get the music performing gig to do with your band, that's why. And that's all I have what I got for today for this review. This is RoniK95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked this guitar gig bag review video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. And be sure to stay safe and stay healthy, and have a great day. This is RoniK95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos that I got on plan for what's in store for this brand new video whenever I got more ideas. Especially the ones that were long overdue that I got on plan, that's why. Take care. Ta-ta for now for this guitar gig bag video, because this is the first time I wanted to cover a guitar gig bag review video, that's why. Take care. Bye. Oh, and have a great Friday.